Hi guys. On one side, GoDaddy established in 1977, best now as an affordable domain reseller. On the other, Hostinger established in 2004, crowned as the king of the cheap hosting world, win in a face-off between their website builder. Yup, that my goal for today. A video hit hosting your website builder versus GoDaddy. To see which one is actually good and which one is just Hostinger versus GoDaddy. Let's look at the main attraction editing your website. Both builder are small yet optimized for tool focus mostly on beginner. The standout aspect of Hostinger is its full drag and drop system, making it easy to customize your site and even have more control of its structure. Simple, pick element from the sidebar and drop them onto your design. You can create something that look basic like this or as word as there. However, the limitation here is the element. You will find around 10 different things to add, but there are not any interesting element like progress bar, slider or pricing table. It can feel a bit restrictive as time, but I think a limitation help beginner not to feel lost or discouraged. Now GoDaddy website builder is even more limited. There no sidebar for element and no drag and drop control. You can only add things in predefined place. There are basic customization option for style and fonts, but managing them is not very intuitive. GoDaddy does offer a good selection of individual selection from social link to provide product display. They allow you to create a more interesting website with the pricing list, restaurant menu or PDF viewer. To sum everything up, editing wise both are really easy to use tools if you want to build a simple yet modern website. While we are still on the AR, there are any marketing tool. Topic of money, let's look at what both website builder can offer business with wise. Hostinger website builder is best suited for small scale site with while GoDaddy provide a comprehensive business site allowing for greater control. In fact, I would say that GoDaddy marketing tool is the strong side of this builder. GoDaddy stand out what its full-fledged business site. It allows your user to control social media from one place and handle ad directly without leaving GoDaddy. Additionally, it simplifies email marketing campaign with easy to use template and template customization option, making it accessible even for beginner. Is quite impressive how much you get with your subscription. Here marketing is Hostinger weak side. It's offer basic feature like an AI logo and text generator which can be useful for independent businesses. Only basic analytic without any real way to add more functionality. With SEO option are okay and there are not a lot of way to customize your store. In general, hosting your website builder is relatively new and they do have a roadmap with upcoming improvement, but as is now it's too restricted for anything offer than a very limited online presence. In GoDaddy versus Hostinger e-commerce term of e-commerce, both platform offer decent capability, not as extensive as platform like Shopify, but they do cover essential like selling physical or digital product, scheduling appointment and accepting donation. However, with Hostinger here is a hard limit of product you can have. Currently it's 500 and this including variation as well. So even creating a relatively small store, I felt that restraint. With Hostinger, GoDaddy is more generous, allowing you to sell 5,000 products and offering a bit better selection of customization. GoDaddy is good for stores that want to grow and use marketing to its fullest. Since you have probably not planned pricing and feel looking to build a website for 5 minute fun, forget about it. We should look more about long term pricing through as mentioned in the beginning. You cannot beat Hostinger when it's come to cheap plan for a NAB. Builder plan for less than $3 a month. This including 100 GB of SSD storage space, unlimited bandwidth, a free domain name, weekly backup, and the ability to host up to 100 sites. That's the thing I love about hosting her. It's not restricting, so I feel like I am buying a tool that can be used 100 times. GoDaddy takes a different approach to pricing and offer a free plan. Note option cannot be used for e-commerce option or online shop, and its lack more advanced feature. Premier start from $1 a month, so 4 times as much as hosting your ask. However, your storage space and bandwidth are completely unmattered here, and the reason GoDaddy allows this is because these plans are for just one single website. Another omission is a domain name. Now granted it's just $10 a month, but ID rather I have an extra $10 minus one, right? So if we are just counting cloud called hard cash. 5 website with GoDaddy will be around $50, and 5 website built with Hostanger will be $3 a month. And this is not even mentioning renew, right? The fine print you see below. Price is the renew when your initial subscription is over the price. To renew it will be way higher sometime. This can be a 30%, another 300% increasing. Luckily both providers are in the clear with an okay price jump. I also have to give point to both providers for showing this renew price straight away and not hiding it somewhere in term of service. Or your no, renewal can actually depend on your billing period. Once you choose a plan, you can prepay for it from 1 month to usually 4 years. To get the basic pricing, you should go with you the longer term. The main reason is that a good provider usually had at least a 30-day money back guarantee, and these two are no exception. Don't be shy, leave a comment below. That it from me for today. I will see you next time.